God says, something will take place inside your house tonight, and it will shock you. You keep passing by my voice, but do not wound me again by ignoring this moment. Listen closely, because what I am about to show you is not something ordinary. If you turn away now, you may miss a moment that has the power to change the course of your life forever. I am speaking to you because this night carries a heaviness your spirit has already felt, even while your mind has tried to push it aside. This is not fear. This is a warning covered in love, given to prepare your heart for what is about to happen within your own home. I am not distant from you, and I have not overlooked you. But many times you have walked away before hearing me completely, and tonight I am asking you to remain here and receive what I am setting before you. Something is going to move, something is going to open, and something you never expected will reach your house, leaving a sign you will not be able to deny. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you plainly that tonight is different from every night before it, because something has been building in the unseen, and now it is ready to show itself in your life. You have been moving through confusion, through seasons where you felt invisible, and through silence that made you wonder whether I was still close. But I was always watching and preparing this exact moment. What enters your house tonight will feel shocking, because you never expected me to move in this way, and you never expected it to happen so suddenly. I am breaking a pattern that has kept you held back, and when it breaks, it will not happen quietly or softly. It will be clear, visible, and impossible to ignore. Before you continue, pause for a moment and press like on this video as an act of faith, because this simple action is your way of saying that you are ready to receive what I am about to do in your house tonight. You have often skipped over my voice because you believed there would always be another opportunity, another time to listen, another chance to respond. But I am telling you that tonight carries urgency. This is not about fear. This is about alignment. And I am calling you into a moment where your attention matters more than it ever has. The shock you are about to experience is not sent to damage you. It is sent to awaken you and bring understanding into the places where you have remained uncertain for too long. I am entering your space in a way that will cause you to stop and realize that I am present, moving, and deeply involved in every part of your life. Type yes to affirm. Inside your house tonight, the atmosphere will begin to shift, and you will sense it, even if you cannot explain it immediately. It may come through a conversation, a sudden realization, or an unexpected situation that reveals what has been hidden from you. I am removing distractions and bringing truth into the open, and while this may feel intense at first, it is necessary for your growth. You have been carrying weight that was never meant to remain on your shoulders. And tonight, I am beginning to lift it away, even if it happens in a way that takes you by surprise. Do not run from what you feel tonight, because what you feel will be my presence moving through your environment. I am not coming to create confusion. I am coming to restore order where chaos has been living and to bring peace where unrest has taken root. The shock you experience is not punishment. It is transformation beginning in a way you cannot dismiss. I am moving through your home, touching the places that have felt heavy and breathing life into the areas that have felt empty and silent. You have been chosen to witness this moment because I trust your heart, even when you struggle to trust yourself. I see the part of you that still believes even after everything you have faced, and I am honoring that belief tonight. What happens in your house will not be random. It will be intentional, and it will carry meaning that unfolds over time. You may not understand everything immediately, but you will feel a deep knowing that something has changed. Stay present tonight, and do not close your heart, because this is where many people miss what I am doing. They turn away when things feel unexpected, and they miss the blessing hidden within the moment. I am asking you to remain open, to remain aware, and to trust that I am guiding what is unfolding. I am not bringing anything into your house that is beyond your ability to handle, because I am also giving you the strength and understanding to walk through it. Tonight is the beginning of a new awareness in your life, and it starts inside your own home. I am meeting you where you are, not where you think you should be, and I am working within your current reality. The shock you feel will eventually turn into clarity, and the confusion will turn into understanding as you allow me to lead you through it. I am not here to scare you. I am here to awaken you to what has been waiting for your attention. I placed that awareness within you so that you would not be completely unprepared when the shift begins to take place. I am not entering your house to disturb your peace. I am entering to restore it in a way that lasts. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are things within your home that have been out of alignment for a long time, and you have sensed it in subtle ways. You have noticed moments where peace felt fragile, where joy felt temporary, and where your spirit felt unsettled without a clear reason. Tonight, I am addressing those hidden imbalances, and I am doing it in a way that brings them into the light. This may come through an event, a realization, or even a sudden understanding that changes how you see everything around you. When it happens, do not resist it, because it is my hand gently but firmly correcting what has been out of place. Type 222 if you trust God. I know you have grown used to pushing through your days without stopping to fully listen, and that habit has caused you to miss my voice more than once. This is not something I say to shame you, but to remind you that I have always been speaking, even when you felt silence. Tonight, I am making my presence known in a way that is harder to ignore, because I want you to recognize that I am still guiding your life. The shock you will feel is connected to that realization, because you will suddenly see that I have been involved in ways you did not notice before. This is the beginning of a deeper connection, one where you no longer feel distant from me. As the night unfolds, pay attention to what stirs within your heart, because I will speak through those quiet inner moments. There will be a shift in your awareness, and you will begin to understand things that once felt confusing or unclear. I am lifting the veil that has covered certain truths in your life, and I am allowing you to see with greater clarity. This may bring a mix of emotions, but do not let that overwhelm you, because each feeling has a purpose. I am guiding you through this process step by step, and I will not leave you uncertain for long. You have carried questions within you that you never spoke out loud, and tonight I am beginning to answer them in ways that will touch your spirit deeply. These answers may not come in the form you expected, but they will come in a way that you will recognize as real. I am not limited to one method, and I often move through circumstances, thoughts, and moments that align perfectly with what you need. When it happens, you will feel a sense of confirmation that cannot be explained by logical alone. That is how you will know it is me working within your life. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There may also be a moment tonight where you feel a sudden stillness, as if everything around you has paused for a brief time. That stillness is not emptiness. It is my presence drawing close to you in a quiet but powerful way. In that moment, allow yourself to be calm and do not try to fill the silence with worry or doubt. I am using that space to settle your spirit and prepare you for what comes next. This is where peace begins to take root again, even if it has been absent for a long time. I want you to understand that what happens tonight is not only about this moment, but about what follows after. I am setting things in motion that will continue to unfold in the days ahead, bringing changes that align with my purpose for your life. The shock you feel is only the first step, and it will lead to a deeper transformation that strengthens your faith. You will begin to notice small but meaningful differences in how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to situations. These changes will not be forced. They will flow naturally as you stay connected to me. Your home is not just a physical place. It is a space where your spirit rests, and I care deeply about what happens within it. I am bringing a sense of renewal into your environment, and this will affect not only you, but everything connected to your daily life. You may notice a shift in the energy of your surroundings, where things begin to feel lighter and more peaceful. This is my way of showing you that I am present and actively working within your space. I am not distant from your reality. I am fully involved in it. There are also things I am removing from your life, even if you cannot see them clearly yet. Some of these things have been holding you back, keeping you from stepping into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Tonight marks the beginning of that removal, and while it may feel sudden, it is necessary for your growth. I am clearing the path ahead so that you can move forward without unnecessary weight. This is part of the reason why the moment feels shocking, because it breaks what you have grown accustomed to. As you move through this night, keep your heart steady and your thoughts focused on trust. I am not bringing anything into your life that is meant to harm you, even if it feels intense at first. Everything I am doing is rooted in love, even when it challenges your understanding. I am guiding you toward a place where you feel more secure, more aware, and more connected to me. This is not a moment to fear. It is a moment to receive and to grow. You will look back on this night and realize that it was a turning point, a moment where something important shifted within you and around you. At first, it may feel like a sudden disruption, but over time, you will see the purpose behind it. I am leading you into a new chapter, one where your awareness of my presence becomes stronger and more consistent. This is where your faith begins to deepen in a real and lasting way. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Do not let doubt take control of your thoughts tonight, because doubt will try to make you question what you are experiencing. Stay grounded in the truth that I am with you and that I am working for your good. Even when things feel uncertain, trust that I am guiding every detail with care. You are not walking through this moment alone, and you never have been. I am reshaping the atmosphere of your home so that it reflects peace instead of pressure and clarity instead of confusion. What you are feeling is not your imagination. It is my presence settling into places that have been waiting for renewal. There are moments when you will pause and feel as if time itself has slowed down, and in those moments I am drawing your attention back to me. You have lived many days distracted, moving quickly from one thought to another, rarely stopping long enough to hear my voice clearly. Tonight, I am creating space for you to notice me again, not as something distant, but as someone deeply involved in every part of your life. This awareness may feel overwhelming at first, because it breaks the rhythm you have grown used to. Yet within that disruption is a gentle invitation to return to a place of trust and connection. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There are also hidden worries within your heart that you have tried to carry alone, thinking that you had to manage everything by yourself. I have seen the quiet weight you carry, the thoughts you do not share, and the fears you push aside just to keep moving forward. Tonight, I am touching those hidden places, not to expose you, but to heal you. You may feel emotions rise that you did not expect, but do not push them away because they are part of the release I am bringing into your life. I am not here to leave you burdened. I am here to lift what has been heavy for far too long. As this continues, you may also notice a shift in how you see the people and situations around you. Things that once seemed confusing may begin to make more sense, and connections you did not notice before will start to become clear. I am opening your understanding so that you can see beyond the surface and recognize what is truly happening. This clarity will help you move forward with confidence rather than hesitation. You are not meant to remain stuck in uncertainty, and tonight is the beginning of that change. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is something important happening within your house that goes beyond what you can see with your eyes. I am realigning the spiritual foundation of your environment, bringing it into harmony with my purpose for your life. This may not be visible in a physical way, but you will feel the difference in how your space affects you. Where there was once tension, there will begin to be calm, and where there was once heaviness, there will begin to be lightness. This is not temporary. It is the start of a lasting transformation that will continue to grow over time. You have often wondered if change would ever come, especially in areas where things seem to stay the same no matter how much you tried. Tonight, I am showing you that change is not only possible, but already in motion. What feels sudden to you has been carefully prepared, and I have been working behind the scenes to bring this moment into your life. Nothing about this is accidental, and nothing is outside of my control. You are witnessing the result of a process that has been unfolding longer than you realize. There may also be a moment where something becomes clear to you in a way that feels almost undeniable, like a truth you can no longer ignore. This realization may bring a sense of surprise, but it will also bring relief because it answers something you have been uncertain about. I am not leaving you in confusion. I am guiding you into understanding step by step. Each piece of clarity you receive is part of a larger picture that is being revealed to you over time. Trust that what you are noticing and sensing is part of my purpose for your growth. As you move through this night, do not hurry past these moments, because each one holds meaning. I am not working without direction. I am moving with purpose, reaching into specific parts of your life that need care and attention. When something captures your heart or stands out in your spirit, do not dismiss it, because that may be the very place where I am doing my work. You do not have to understand everything all at once. You only need to remain open to what is being revealed to you. I will continue to lead you as you keep moving forward, one step at a time. You are also being prepared for what is ahead, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. Tonight is not only about what is taking place in this moment, but also about what this moment is preparing you to enter. I am strengthening your heart so you will be ready for the changes that are coming. And I am building your confidence so you will not turn back because of fear. Everything I am doing is connected, and every moment is drawing you closer to stability and peace. You are not being forgotten or left behind. You are being carried forward. There is a reason you were led to hear these words, and it is not an accident. I am reaching toward you because I know you are ready to receive what I am doing, even if a part of you still feels unsure. I see the strength and possibility within you, and I see the road ahead that you cannot fully see yet. Tonight is a moment where those things begin to come together, moving you closer to the life I have prepared for you. This is not where your journey ends. It is an important step along the way. What if attracting wealth did not require hard work? What if it only required the right words? This forgotten prayer is now helping ordinary people become debt-free and financially free. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep within the brain. People are using it at home and seeing results in only weeks. It was never meant to reach the public, and now that it has been exposed, the government may remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. Stay rooted in trust as this night continues, and do not allow fear to take control of your thoughts. What you are experiencing is guided, intentional, and filled with my presence. Even when something feels unfamiliar, remember that I am with you, leading you through it. You are not alone in this moment, and you are not without direction. I am walking with you through every part of what is unfolding inside your house tonight. When you look back on this, you will understand that what felt shocking was actually necessary. It was a moment that broke through routine and brought you into a deeper awareness of me. It was a moment that shifted your perspective and opened your heart in a new way. I am not here to disrupt your life without reason. I am here to transform it with care and purpose. Stay with me and allow this process to continue, because what I am doing is leading you into something greater than what you have known before. As the night moves deeper, you will begin to notice that the shift inside your house is no longer subtle, but steady and undeniable. What started as a quiet awareness will grow into a clear understanding that something real has taken place. I am not allowing this moment to pass unnoticed, because it carries meaning that must be received. You may feel a strong pull to reflect on your life, your choices, and the path you have been walking. This reflection is not meant to bring regret, but to bring clarity that leads you forward with strength. There are areas of your life that I am bringing into focus tonight, not to overwhelm you, but to guide you into truth. You have lived with certain patterns for so long that they began to feel normal, even when they were not aligned with what I had planned for you. Tonight, I am revealing those patterns in a way that you can finally recognize and release them. This realization may feel intense because it touches parts of your life that you have avoided or overlooked. Yet within that intensity is a powerful opportunity to step into freedom. Type 1111 to affirm. You may also feel a sudden desire to change something, to let go of something, or to take a step that you have been delaying. That feeling is not random. It is my direction guiding you toward what is necessary for your growth. I am not forcing you, but I am leading you with a gentle firmness that you can feel within your spirit. When you sense that push, do not ignore it, because it is part of the work I am doing tonight. Each small step you take in response will open the door for greater change to follow. There is also a deeper peace that will begin to settle within you, even in the middle of what feels unexpected. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is coming from me, and it is meant to steady you. You may find yourself feeling calm in situations where you would normally feel anxious, and that is a sign that I am strengthening your heart. I am replacing fear with trust and uncertainty with confidence in my presence. This is how you will know that what is happening is not against you, but for you. Type 888 to receive peace. Within your house tonight, I am also restoring what has been quietly broken. There have been things that lost their strength over time, whether it was your sense of hope, your ability to rest, or your belief that things could truly improve. I am touching those areas and bringing them back to life, even if it happens in a way that surprises you. Restoration does not always look gentle at the beginning, because it often requires removing what is damaged before rebuilding what is strong. Trust that what I am doing is leading to something better than what was there before. You will also begin to notice a change in how you respond to your own thoughts. Where there was once doubt, there will begin to be clarity. And where there was once confusion, there will begin to be direction. I am renewing your mind so that it aligns with truth rather than fear. This is an important part of what is happening tonight because your thoughts shape how you move forward. I am giving you a new perspective that will help you see your life with greater understanding. There may be a moment where you feel as if everything has become very clear all at once, like pieces of a puzzle coming together. This clarity may feel overwhelming, but it will also bring a deep sense of relief. You will understand things that once felt uncertain, and you will see connections that you did not notice before. I am not leaving you in confusion. I am guiding you into a place of understanding where you can move forward with confidence. This is part of the reason why this night feels so significant. As this process continues, do not try to rush ahead or force outcomes because everything is unfolding in the right time. I am leading you step by step, and each moment has its purpose. When something becomes clear to you, take time to accept it and let it settle within your heart. You do not need to have all the answers immediately, because I will continue to reveal what you need as you move forward. Trust the pace at which this is happening, because it is designed for your growth. You are also being reminded tonight that you are not forgotten and you are not overlooked. I see your efforts, your struggles, and your quiet moments of faith that no one else notices. What is happening in your house is a reflection of my attention to your life and my desire to bring you into a place of strength and stability. You may have felt unnoticed at times, but tonight is a reminder that I have always been present. I am not distant from your reality. I am deeply involved in it. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something powerful about this moment because it is breaking through the routine that kept you from seeing what was truly possible. You have been moving through your days in a certain way, expecting things to remain the same, but tonight I am showing you that change is already happening. This is not something you need to chase. It is something you need to receive. I am bringing it to you right where you are so that you can step into it without fear. As the night continues, hold on to the peace that is being placed within you, even when things feel uncertain. That peace is your anchor, and it will keep you steady as everything unfolds. I am not leaving you to figure this out on your own. I am guiding you through each moment with care. You are not alone in what is happening, and you are not without support. I am with you in every part of this process. When this night comes to an end, you will not be the same as you were before it began. Something within you will have shifted. Something within your house will have changed. and something within your perspective will have been renewed. This is not temporary. It is the beginning of a deeper transformation that will continue to grow. What felt shocking at first will become something you are grateful for because you will see the purpose behind it. Stay present, stay open, and continue to trust me as I lead you forward. What I have started tonight is not incomplete, and I will continue to work in your life beyond this moment. This is only the beginning of what I am doing, and there is more to come that will bring even greater understanding. Let your heart remain steady and allow this process to unfold, because it is leading you into something greater than you have known before. There is a calm that will begin to surround you, even if everything is not yet fully clear. This calm is my assurance that you are safe, that you are guided, and that what is happening is under my control. You may feel your breathing slow, your thoughts become quieter, and your heart begin to rest in a way it has not for a long time. This is not by chance. It is my peace settling within you and around you. I am creating a space where you can think clearly and feel deeply without being overwhelmed. Type 333 if you believe God is with you. You may also notice that your attention is being drawn to specific things within your house, whether it is a place, an object, or even a memory connected to your environment. This is not random, because I am guiding your focus to areas that carry meaning for what I am doing. There may be something you suddenly feel the need to address, to change, or to release. When that feeling comes, do not ignore it, because it is part of the direction I am giving you. Each small action you take in response will align your space more closely with the peace I am bringing. There is also a deep healing taking place within your heart that you may not fully recognize yet. Old wounds that have been quietly affecting your thoughts and emotions are being touched tonight. I am not reopening them to hurt you, but to finally bring healing where it has been needed for a long time. You may feel a release, like something heavy is being lifted, and that is exactly what is happening. I am removing what has been weighing you down so that you can move forward with greater freedom. Type 999 to receive healing. As this continues, you will begin to understand that this night is not only about your environment, but about your identity as well. I am reminding you of who you are in my eyes, not based on your past or your mistakes, but based on the purpose I have placed within you. You are not ordinary, and you are not forgotten, even when life has made you feel that way. What is happening tonight is also awakening something within you, a deeper awareness of your value and your place in my plan. This awareness will grow stronger as you continue to walk forward. There may be a moment where you feel a strong sense of direction, like you suddenly know what you need to do next in a certain area of your life. This clarity is my guidance, and it is meant to help you move forward without hesitation. You have spent time feeling uncertain, wondering what step to take, but tonight I am bringing that uncertainty to an end in specific ways. When that direction becomes clear, hold on to it and do not let doubt take it away. I am giving you insight so that you can move forward with confidence. You will also notice that the atmosphere in your house feels different, not just emotionally, but in a way that is difficult to describe. There will be a sense of lightness, as if something that was once heavy has been removed. This is because I am clearing away what does not belong, making room for what is meant to remain. Your home is becoming a place of peace again, a place where you can rest without carrying unnecessary tension. This change may feel subtle at first, but it will become more noticeable with time. As the night continues, do not return to old patterns of ignoring my voice or pushing aside what you feel. This is a moment where your awareness matters and your response matters. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for attention and willingness. Stay connected to what you are sensing and allow it to guide your thoughts and actions. This is how you will continue to walk in alignment with what I am doing. There is also a strengthening taking place within your spirit, preparing you for what lies ahead. I am building resilience within you so that when future challenges come, you do not feel shaken in the same way. What you are experiencing tonight is part of that preparation, shaping you into someone who stands with confidence and trust. You are not being left weak or uncertain. You are being built up in ways that will support you moving forward. This is part of my care for you, even if it feels intense at times. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to realize that what felt like an interruption was actually a necessary correction. Sometimes, what seems sudden is exactly what is needed to bring things back into alignment. I am not disrupting your life without purpose. I am guiding it back onto a path that leads to peace and fulfillment. When you see it from this perspective, the shock you felt will begin to make sense. It will no longer feel like something to fear, but something to appreciate. As this part of the night comes closer to its end, hold on to the awareness that has been given to you. Do not let it fade as you return to your routine, because it carries the key to what comes next. I am not only working within this moment, I am continuing beyond it, shaping your days ahead. The changes that have begun will continue to unfold, bringing you into a place where you feel more grounded and secure. This is not temporary, it is a lasting shift. You are not alone in any part of this, and you never have been. I have been with you in your quietest moments and in your most difficult times, even when you did not feel it. Tonight is a reminder of that truth, shown in a way that is clear and undeniable. I am near to you, involved in your life, and committed to your growth. Let that truth settle within you as you move forward. When you look back on this night, you will see that it was a moment of awakening, a moment where something within you and around you changed in a real way. It will not feel like a distant memory, but like a turning point that shaped what came after. I am continuing to lead you, to guide you, and to bring you into what is meant for you. Stay open, stay aware, and continue to trust, because what I have started is still unfolding, and there is more ahead that will bring even deeper understanding. I am anchoring what you have experienced so that it continues to guide you even when the night ends. This is how transformation becomes lasting, not through a single moment, but through what that moment plants within you. There is a deep sense of awareness growing inside you now, and it is different from anything you have felt before. You are beginning to see your life with new clarity, recognizing patterns, choices, and opportunities in a way that feels more real and more focused. This awareness is my gift to you, helping you move forward with purpose instead of confusion. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming more aligned, less scattered, and more centered on what truly matters. This is a sign that the shift is taking root within you. Type 444 if you believe in divine protection. Within your house, the changes that have begun will continue to reveal themselves in subtle but meaningful ways. You may notice a new sense of calm in spaces that once felt heavy, or a feeling of comfort that replaces the tension you had grown used to. This is not temporary, because I am establishing something stable within your environment. Your home is becoming a place where peace can remain, not just visit for a moment and then disappear. I am restoring balance, and that balance will support you in the days ahead. There are also thoughts and decisions that will begin to feel clearer to you as this night comes to a close. You will no longer feel as uncertain about certain directions, because I am guiding your mind with greater precision. What once felt confusing will begin to make sense, and what once felt overwhelming will begin to feel manageable. This clarity is not something you created on your own. It is something I am giving you so that you can move forward with confidence. Trust what becomes clear to you, because it is part of my direction. Type 666 to receive guidance. You may also feel a stronger sense of connection with me, as if the distance that once seemed to exist has been removed. This connection is real, and it is meant to remain, not fade away when life becomes busy again. I am drawing you closer, not for a moment, but for a lasting relationship that continues to grow. You will begin to notice my presence more easily in your thoughts, in your surroundings, and in your daily experiences. This awareness will guide you, comfort you, and strengthen you as you move forward. As this night ends, I want you to understand that what you experienced was not meant to scare you, but to awaken you. The shock you felt was necessary to break through the habits that kept you distant from me. It was a way to bring your attention back to what truly matters, and to remind you that I am always near. You are not being punished. You are being guided, corrected, and lifted into something greater. This is my love, working in a way that you cannot ignore. There will be moments in the coming days where you remember what happened tonight, and you will feel a renewed sense of strength. That memory will not bring fear, but reassurance, because you will know that I am actively working in your life. You will begin to trust more deeply, not because everything is easy, but because you have seen that I am present even in the unexpected. This trust will become a foundation that supports you through whatever comes next. You are also being given a new sense of responsibility, not as a burden, but as a privilege. You now carry an awareness that you did not have before, and with that awareness comes the opportunity to live differently. You will have moments where you choose whether to follow what you have been shown or to return to old ways. I am encouraging you to stay aligned with what you have received, because it will lead you into a life that feels more stable and more meaningful. You are not being forced. You are being invited. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. As the first light of a new day approaches, you will feel a quiet confidence within you. It may not be loud or overwhelming, but it will be steady and real. This confidence comes from knowing that something has shifted and that you are not the same as you were before. You have been touched by my presence in a way that cannot be undone and that will continue to shape your path. This is how growth begins, through moments that change how you see everything. Do not go back to ignoring my voice as you have done before, because you now understand the importance of staying connected. I am not asking for perfection, but for consistency, for a willingness to listen and respond. Each time you choose to stay aware, you strengthen the connection that has been renewed tonight. This is how your relationship with me grows, not through one moment, but through continued attention and trust. You are capable of this, and I am with you in every step. There will also be blessings that begin to unfold as a result of what has taken place. These blessings may not all appear at once, but they will come in ways that you recognize as meaningful. I am opening doors, creating opportunities, and aligning things in your life so that you can move forward with greater ease. What you experience tonight is connected to these blessings, preparing you to receive them with the right mindset. This is part of my provision for you. When you look back on this night, you will not see it as a moment of fear, but as a moment of awakening. You will understand that the shock you felt was the beginning of something important, something that changed your direction in a positive way. I am continuing to work in your life, even beyond what you can see, and I will not leave what I have started unfinished. You can trust that I am guiding you towards something better. Stay grounded in the peace that has been placed within you and carry it with you into the days ahead. Let it influence how you respond to situations, how you think about your life, and how you interact with others. This peace is not fragile. It is strong, and it is meant to remain with you. I have given it to you so that you can stand firm, even when circumstances change. You are not without support, and you are not without direction. I have marked this moment in a way that cannot be erased, because it carries purpose that extends far beyond a single night. You are not returning to who you were before. You are moving forward as someone who has seen and felt something real. There will be times when you reflect on what happened, and you will begin to understand it more deeply with each passing day. What seemed shocking at first will start to reveal its meaning in layers, bringing clarity where there was once confusion. I am not leaving you to figure this out on your own, because I will continue to guide your understanding. Each time you think about this moment, you will gain new insight, new peace, and new direction. This is how I continue my work, not only in one moment, but through the unfolding of many moments that follow. Type 555 if you believe in God's timing. You will also notice that your reactions to life begin to change in ways that feel natural and steady. Situations that once caused stress may now feel more manageable, and challenges that once felt overwhelming may now seem less intimidating. This is not because life has become easier, but because you have been strengthened from within. I am shaping your perspective so that you can face what comes with confidence instead of fear. This change is subtle, but it is powerful, and it will continue to grow as you stay connected to me. There may be moments when you feel tempted to doubt what happened, to question whether it was real or just your imagination. This is where you must hold on to what you felt and what you experienced, because it was not imagined. I do not move in ways that leave you empty or confused without purpose. What you felt was my presence, and what you experienced was my work within your life. Do not let doubt take away what has been given to you, because it carries the truth that you need moving forward. Type 111 to receive new beginnings. Inside your home, the atmosphere that has shifted will continue to strengthen you in ways you may not recognize immediately. You will begin to feel calmer, more secure, and more able to rest without carrying the same heaviness and tension you once held. This is part of what I have placed around you, a foundation of peace that remains even when the world outside feels busy or uncertain. Your home has become a place where you can return and feel steady, a place where my presence is not far away, but close. This is a blessing, and it is meant to stay. You will also begin to notice opportunities showing up in your life that were not present before, or that your eyes had not been able to see. These opportunities are connected to the shift that has already happened, opening doors that were once hidden or closed. I am arranging things in your favor, not through accident, but through purpose. When these moments appear, do not shrink back or hesitate, because they are part of the road I am guiding you to walk. You are being prepared for growth, and these opportunities are pieces of that journey. As you continue moving forward, a quiet voice within you will become stronger and clearer than it was before. That voice will guide you, reminding you of what you have learned and what you have already walked through. It will help you make choices with more confidence, and it will lead you back into peace when uncertainty begins to rise. This is my voice working within you, not separate from you, but moving through your thoughts and your awareness. Listen to it, trust it, and allow it to guide your steps. Why are thousands of people suddenly becoming financially free? Because they uncovered a 9-word wealth password hidden inside neuroscience research. People are using it from their own couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new doors opening. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful and ancient part of the brain connected to wealth and abundance. But now that it has been leaked, it will not remain available for much longer. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. There is also a deeper sense of purpose beginning to form inside you. You may not understand the full picture yet, but you will sense that your life is moving towards something meaningful. This purpose will continue to grow as you keep walking forward, revealing itself one step at a time. I am not rushing you, and I am not placing everything on you all at once. I am leading you at a pace that allows you to grow with steadiness, strength, and confidence. This is how lasting change is built. You will encounter moments where you are reminded of your past, but these reminders will not hold the same weight they once did. Instead of feeling trapped by them, you will feel a sense of release, as if those things no longer define you. I am rewriting how you see yourself, and I am freeing you from the limitations you once believed were permanent. This is part of the healing that began tonight, continuing to unfold in your life. You are not bound to what was. You are being led into what can be. As time moves forward, you will begin to recognize that this night was not isolated, but connected to a greater journey. It was a turning point, a moment where something shifted that allowed everything else to follow. You will see how decisions you make, opportunities you encounter, and changes you experience all trace back to this moment. This is how my work unfolds, connecting moments together to create a path that leads you where you need to go. You are part of that path, and it is being shaped with care. There will also be a renewed sense of trust within you, not only in me, but in yourself as well. You will begin to trust your instincts, your thoughts, and your ability to move forward. This trust is not based on perfection, but on the understanding that you are guided and supported. You are not walking blindly. You are walking with direction that has been placed within you. This is how you will continue to move forward with confidence. Do not return to the habit of ignoring what you feel or pushing aside what you sense, because those moments carry meaning. Stay aware, stay present, and allow yourself to remain connected to what I am doing in your life. This is not about being perfect. It is about being open and willing. Each time you choose to stay connected, you strengthen the path that has been set before you. This is how you continue to grow. What began in your house tonight is not ending. It is continuing in ways that will shape your days ahead. You are not stepping back into the same life. You are stepping into a new chapter that has been opened for you. This chapter carries peace, clarity, and direction that you did not have before. I am leading you through it step by step, ensuring that you are not left behind or confused. Stay with me, and you will continue to see what I am doing unfold in your life. There will be moments in the coming days where you suddenly pause and remember what you felt during that night. In those moments, a sense of calm will return to you, reminding you that you are not alone and that you are being guided. This memory will not fade because it is not just a memory. It is a mark of my presence in your life. I placed it there so that when doubt tries to rise, you have something real to hold on to. You will begin to rely on that awareness more than on your fears, and that is where your strength will grow. Type 1313 if you believe God is guiding you. You may also begin to notice that certain habits or patterns no longer feel right to you. Things you once accepted without question may now feel uncomfortable or out of place. This is not confusion, it is growth. Because I am realigning your life with what truly belongs in it. You are becoming more aware of what supports your peace and what disrupts it. This awareness is a sign that you are moving forward, even if it feels unfamiliar at times. Do not resist this change, because it is leading you into a better way of living. There will also be new thoughts that come to you, ideas that feel clearer and more purposeful than before. These thoughts are not random, they are part of the direction I am placing within you. You may feel inspired to take action in ways you had not considered. And that is because I am opening your mind to possibilities that were once hidden. When these ideas come, do not dismiss them because they are connected to the path I am leading you on. Each step you take in response will bring you closer to what has been prepared for you. Type 1414 to receive clarity. Within your home, the peace that has been established will continue to support you in quiet but powerful ways. You will feel more at ease when you are there, more able to rest, and more able to think without the same level of pressure. This is not something that will come and go. It is something that will remain as long as you stay connected to what has been placed there. Your home has become a place where you can recover, reflect, and reconnect with me. This is part of the foundation I have built for you. There will also be situations where you are tested, moments where you must choose whether to return to old ways or to move forward with what you have learned. These moments are not meant to trap you, but to strengthen you. Each time you choose to follow what you now understand, you grow stronger and more confident. Each time you resist the pull of old habits, you move further into the life that is meant for you. This is how your transformation becomes real and lasting. You may begin to notice that your relationships also start to shift, even in small ways. Some connections will feel stronger and more peaceful, while others may feel distant or less aligned. This is part of the realignment I am bringing into your life, helping you move closer to what supports your growth. I am not taking anything from you without purpose, and I am not adding anything without intention. Everything that changes is part of the path I am shaping for you. There will be moments when you feel a deep sense of gratitude without a clear reason, a quiet appreciation for where you are and what you have. This feeling is my presence within you, reminding you that you are supported and cared for. It may come suddenly in the middle of your day, and it will bring a sense of peace that cannot be explained. Hold on to those moments because they are reminders that I am near. They are signs that you are walking in alignment with what has been placed within you. There is also a growing within you that you may not fully recognize yet. You are becoming more steady, more grounded, and more able to handle what comes your way. This strength is not loud or forceful, but it is real and dependable. I am building it within you so that you do not feel shaken by every challenge. You are not the same person you were before that night, and this strength is one of the ways you will see that change. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now, it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As time continues, you will begin to see how everything that happened was connected to something greater. It was not random, and it was not without purpose. It was part of a plan that is still unfolding, bringing you into a place where you can live with more peace, more clarity, and more confidence. You will see how certain moments align, how certain opportunities appear, and how certain changes take place at the right time. This is my work continuing in your life. Do not forget what you have experienced, and do not let it become something you ignore as time passes. Keep it close to your heart and allow it to guide you when you feel uncertain. This is not something meant to fade. It is something meant to remain. Each time you remember it, you reconnect with the truth that you are guided and supported. This is how you stay aligned with what has been started within you. You are not walking this path alone, and you are not without direction. I am with you in every moment, even when you do not feel it as strongly. I am guiding you through each step, ensuring that you are not lost or left behind. You may not see the full path ahead, but you can trust that it is there and that it is leading you where you need to go. This is the assurance you carry with you now. There will also be times when you feel a deep sense of reassurance, without any visible reason, as if something is holding you steady from within. That feeling is my presence continuing to guide you, reminding you that you are supported even when life feels uncertain. You may find yourself becoming calmer in situations where you once felt overwhelmed, and more patient in moments where you once felt rushed. This is not something you are forcing. It is something that is growing naturally within you. I am shaping your response to life so that it reflects peace instead of pressure. Type 1515 if you trust God's plan. You may also begin to notice that certain fears no longer have the same power over you as they once did. Thoughts that used to trouble you may now feel distant, as if they have lost their hold on your mind. This is because I am breaking the influence those fears had over you, replacing them with clarity and confidence. You are not meant to live under the weight of constant worry, and I am freeing you from that burden step by step. Each moment where you choose peace over fear is a sign that this freedom is becoming real. There will be situations where you are faced with decisions, and you will feel a quiet certainty guiding you toward the right choice. This certainty may not always come with loud signs, but it will be steady and clear enough for you to recognize. I am placing this guidance within you so that you do not feel lost or uncertain about your path. When you feel that inner direction, trust it, because it is part of how I am leading you forward. You are not navigating your life alone. You are being guided from within. Type 1616 to receive strength. Within your home, the changes that began that night will continue to create an environment that supports your growth. You will feel more at ease when you are there, more able to think clearly, and more able to rest without distraction. This is not something that will disappear. It is something that has been established with intention. Your home has become a place where you can reconnect with yourself and with me, a place where you can regain balance when life feels demanding. This is part of the foundation that will support you moving forward. You may also begin to notice that your priorities are changing in subtle ways. Things that once seemed urgent may no longer feel as important, while things that truly matter begin to stand out more clearly. This shift is not random. It is part of the realignment I am bringing into your life. I am helping you focus on what supports your growth, your peace, and your purpose. This clarity will help you make decisions that lead to a more stable and meaningful path. There will be moments when you look back at your past and realize how much you have grown without fully noticing it at the time. God is trying to warn you. He is begging you to hear him. This is his last attempt. If you skip this, you will get into huge trouble. Don't scroll past. Listen closely, because this is not random and it is not ordinary. This moment has been set before you even knew it would come. And if you ignore it, you are turning away from something that was meant to protect you. I am reaching out with urgency because what lies ahead can be changed, but only if you hear me now. There is a path forming in front of you that carries danger, and I am calling you away from it before it becomes too late. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking to frighten you. I am speaking to guide you away from harm that you cannot yet fully see. You have been walking through life thinking everything will work out on its own, but there are choices being made and directions being taken that are quietly leading you toward trouble. I see what is hidden from you, and I know what is forming around your situation. That is why I am calling you with urgency, because if you keep moving without listening, you will step into something that will be harder to escape. You may feel like this is just another voice, just another moment that you can skip and move past, but this is different. This is a direct call to your spirit, a pull on your attention that is not accidental. I am asking you to slow down and recognize that I am trying to reach you before something unfolds. There is still time to shift. There is still time to turn, and there is still time to be protected. But that time depends on your willingness to listen. Pause for a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this act of agreement opens your heart to receive what I am about to reveal. The warning is not about punishment, it is about protection. You are not being targeted for harm, but you are being led into a place where your own decisions and distractions can create consequences. I see the path you are on, and I know the moments ahead that could bring confusion, loss, or pain. I do not want you to experience that, and that is why I'm speaking with such urgency. There are people around you and influences near you that are not aligned with your purpose. They may seem harmless, they may even feel comforting, but they are slowly pulling you away from what is right for you. You have sensed this before, but you ignored the feeling because it was easier to go along with what felt familiar. Now, I am telling you clearly that you must pay attention to that inner signal, because it is me guiding you away from danger. Type 111 to affirm. You are not alone in this moment. Even if it feels like you are, I am right here, watching, guiding, and calling you back to a safer path. The trouble I am warning you about is not something distant. It is something that can begin to unfold quickly if you continue without awareness. It may come through a decision, a relationship, or a situation that looks harmless at first, but carries deeper consequences. I need you to understand that this is not about fear, it is about awareness. When you become aware, you gain the power to choose differently. When you choose differently, you change what happens next. That is why I am asking you not to scroll past, not to ignore this moment, and not to treat this as something small. This is a turning point that can protect you from something that would otherwise bring you pain. You have been given signs before, small nudges that something was not right, but you pushed them aside. This time, I am making it clear so you cannot mistake it. There is a need for you to slow down, to step back, and to look at where you are going. The pace you have been moving at has not allowed you to see the full picture, and that is where the danger has been hiding. I am calling you to step into awareness, to pause your movement, and to listen deeply. There is a shift that needs to happen in your thinking and in your direction. You cannot continue on the same path and expect a different outcome. You must be willing to change, to adjust, and to trust that I am leading you towards something better. The trouble that could come is not stronger than my protection, but my protection works through your willingness to listen. If you ignore this, you are choosing to walk without guidance, and that is where mistakes can grow into something larger. I do not want that for you, and I will continue to call you until you understand how important this moment is. Take this seriously because it is given to you out of care, not control. I am not forcing you. I am inviting you to choose safety over risk, clarity over confusion, and peace over chaos. You are being given a chance to avoid something that would otherwise catch you off guard. You have been trying to silence that inner voice by staying busy and by convincing yourself that everything will settle on its own. You told yourself that you are overthinking, that you are imagining things, and that nothing serious is happening. But deep inside, you know that is not the truth. I am showing you signs not to confuse you, but to awaken you before the consequences become real and difficult to reverse. The path you are on has small cracks that you have ignored. Those cracks may seem harmless right now, but they are the beginning of something that can grow into a serious problem. I see how these small things connect, how one decision leads to another, and how it can slowly pull you into a place you never intended to go. That is why I am calling you now, while there is still time to step away and choose differently. Type yes to affirm. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a decision in front of you that may not look important at first, but it carries weight. It may be connected to someone you trust, or to an opportunity that seems appealing, or to a habit you have allowed to continue. Whatever it is, I am asking you to pause before moving forward. I need you to look deeper, to listen to that quiet warning inside you, and to recognize that not everything that feels easy is right for you. You are being asked to choose wisdom over comfort. It is easier to continue doing what you have been doing, to follow the same patterns and to avoid change. But ease not always lead to safety. Sometimes the path that feels smooth is the one that leads into trouble, while the path that requires courage is the one that leads to protection and peace. I am not asking you to fear what is ahead, but to respect the signs I am giving you. Fear closes you off, but awareness opens your eyes. I want you to see clearly so you can act with confidence and not regret. If you continue without listening, you may find yourself facing a situation that feels overwhelming, something that could have been avoided if you had paused and paid attention. You have been given the ability to sense what is right and what is wrong for you. That sense is not random. It is part of how I guide you. When something feels unsettled, when your peace is disturbed, that is not something to ignore. That is your signal to stop, to reflect, and to seek clarity before taking another step. There is also a pattern in your life that has been repeating. You have noticed how certain situations seem to come back again and again, how similar problems appear in different forms. This is not by chance. It is happening because something has not been addressed. Something has not been corrected. I am showing you this pattern so you can break it before it leads to deeper trouble. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not being left alone to figure this out. I am here with you, guiding you step by step, even when you do not realize it. Every warning, every feeling, every moment of clarity is part of my way of protecting you. But protection requires your participation. You must be willing to listen, to trust, and to act on what you are being shown. There is also a need for you to separate yourself from what is pulling you away from your purpose. Not everything around you is meant to stay in your life. Some things are temporary, and some things are distractions that have overstayed their place. Holding on to them may feel comfortable, but it is also what is creating the risk you are being warned about. You have a future that is meant to be filled with peace, stability, and growth. That future is still within reach, but the path to it requires you to make a shift now. You cannot carry everything with you into what I have prepared for you. Certain things must be let go so you can move ahead safely, completely, and without being held back. I am asking you to trust this moment, even while some parts of it still do not make sense to you. You do not have to understand the whole picture before taking the next right step. You only need to pay attention and respond to what is being shown to you in this present moment. That is how you remain protected, one step at a time, guided by trust and awareness. Do not allow distractions to pull your heart away from this. There will always be something trying to steal your focus, something trying to make you forget the message you have just received. That is why I am speaking with urgency, because I know how easily this moment can fade if you allow it to pass without action. You are being given clarity right now, and that clarity is a gift. It was not given to burden you, but to lead you. When you receive it and act on it, you begin to change what happens next. You move away from danger and closer to safety, even if the change feels small in the beginning. Stay rooted in this awareness. Do not rush back into your normal rhythm without taking seriously what has been shown to you. Let it sink in. Let it shape your next decisions, and let it guard you from what you are not yet able to see. A distraction has been placed in your path, and it is pulling your attention away from what truly matters. It may seem harmless. It may even feel important, but little by little, it is drawing your focus away from the direction I have been trying to guide you toward. When your focus becomes divided, your clarity begins to weaken. And when your clarity weakens, your choices become less connected to what is truly right for you. This is how trouble often begins, not suddenly, but through small changes that go unnoticed until they become much larger. You have already felt moments when something inside you did not feel right. There were times when you stopped for a second and questioned what you were doing or where you were heading. Those moments were not accidental. They were signals sent to bring you back into alignment, but you moved past them quickly, choosing not to stay with them because continuing forward felt easier. Now, I am asking you to stop dismissing those signals because they are becoming stronger for a reason. Type 222, if you trust God. The path you are being warned about is not always easy to recognize. It does not always look dangerous at first. Sometimes it comes disguised as something attractive, something that promises fast results or easy comfort. But what feels easy is not always safe, and what looks appealing is not always true. I need you to look beneath the surface and trust the deeper awareness I have placed within you. What if attracting wealth did not require hard work, but only the right words? This forgotten prayer is now helping ordinary people become debt-free and financially free. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep within the brain. People are using it at home and seeing results within weeks. It was never supposed to reach the public, and now that it has been exposed, the government may remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You need to become more deliberate with your actions. You cannot keep moving without thinking, without pausing, and without considering where each step is taking you. Every decision carries a consequence, whether it seems small or significant, and those consequences build over time. I am calling you to slow down so you can choose with clarity instead of reacting without awareness. There is also something you have been avoiding. You know what it is, even if you have not spoken it out loud. It is a truth that you have been pushing aside because facing it feels uncomfortable. But avoiding it does not make it disappear. It only allows it to grow. I am bringing it back into your awareness now, because it needs to be addressed before it creates a situation that becomes harder to manage. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of making the changes that are needed. You are not being asked to do something impossible. You are being asked to be honest with yourself, to face what you have been avoiding, and to choose a better path. This is how you move away from the trouble that is trying to form. Type 1-2-1-2 if you trust in Jesus. There are also influences around you that are shaping your thinking more than you realize. The people you listen to, the voices you allow into your space, and the habits you follow are all playing a role in the direction you are heading. Not all of these influences are aligned with your purpose, and some of them are quietly pulling you away from what is right for you. I need you to become aware of what you are allowing into your life. Pay attention to what brings you peace and what creates confusion. Pay attention to what strengthens you and what weakens your clarity. These are not small details. They are signs that show you what is helping you and what is leading you toward trouble. You have the ability to change your direction at any moment. You are not bound to the path you are on, but change requires a decision, and that decision requires courage. It may feel uncomfortable at first. It may require you to let go of something familiar, but it is necessary for your protection. I am not asking you to act out of fear. I am asking you to act out of wisdom. Wisdom sees what is ahead and chooses accordingly. Wisdom listens when guidance is given and does not ignore it. That is what I am calling you to right now. A place of awareness where you can make decisions that protect you instead of harm you. There is something ahead that you can avoid if you choose to listen now. It does not have to become part of your story. It does not have to bring you pain or regret. But that depends on your willingness to act on what you are hearing in this moment. You have been given this warning because you are cared for. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked, and you are not alone. I am watching over you, and I am guiding you even when you do not see it. But guidance must be received, not ignored. Take this moment seriously. Do not let it pass without making a change. Even a small shift can begin to move you in a different direction. Even a single decision can alter what happens next. This is how protection works, not through force, but through awareness and choice. You are beginning to see that this is not just a warning for a single moment, but a call to realign your entire direction. The trouble I am speaking about is not sudden. It builds slowly when awareness is ignored and when patterns are allowed to continue without correction. I am asking you to take a deeper look at your life, not with fear, but with honesty and clarity. There are areas that need your attention, and ignoring them will only allow them to grow into something that feels overwhelming later. You have been carrying certain habits that no longer serve you. These habits may have once felt harmless, even comforting, but they are now pulling you away from the path that leads to peace. Every time you return to them, you weaken your ability to hear my guidance clearly. This is not because I am distant, but because your focus becomes clouded. And when your focus is clouded, your decisions begin to drift. There is also a cycle of delay that has been repeating in your life. You have known what needs to change, yet you have been waiting for the perfect time, the perfect feeling, or the perfect sign. that waiting has become a barrier. The time to act is not later, it is now. The clarity you are receiving in this moment is enough to take your next step, and delaying it will only increase the risk of stepping into something you could have avoided. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You must understand that the trouble ahead is not something I desire for you. It is something that forms when you move without awareness, and when you allow certain patterns to continue unchecked. I am not placing obstacles in your path. I am removing them by showing you where they are before you reach them. This is how I protect you. Not by controlling your choices, but by guiding you to make better ones. There is a situation that is closer than you think. Something that may appear simple at first, but carries deeper consequences. It may involve a decision that seems minor, a conversation that feels casual, or an opportunity that looks beneficial. But beneath the surface, there is a layer you are not seeing yet. I am asking you to look beyond what is obvious, and to trust the deeper awareness that is being stirred within you. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have felt moments of hesitation recently. Moments where something told you to pause or reconsider. Those moments were not doubts. They were direction. Doubt confuses you, but direction brings a sense of quiet caution. That caution is my way of guiding you, and it is something you must begin to trust instead of dismissing. Type 555 if you feel the shift. You are not meant to walk through life blindly, reacting to whatever comes your way. You are meant to move with awareness, to recognize when something is aligned and when something is not. This awareness is a gift, and it is one you must use if you want to stay protected. Ignoring it does not make it disappear. It only makes the consequences stronger when they arrive. There is also a need for you to become more disciplined in your choices. Discipline is not about restriction. It is about protection. When you choose what is right over what is easy, you create stability in your life. When you choose clarity over confusion, you strengthen your direction. This is how you avoid the trouble that is trying to form around you. You may feel resistance when you think about making these changes. That resistance comes from what is familiar, from what you have grown used to, even if it is not good for you. Letting go of what is familiar can feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary if you want to move forward safely. Holding on to what is not right for you will only keep you connected to the path that leads to trouble. I am calling you to step into a place of trust. Trust that what you are being shown is for your good. Trust that the changes you are being asked to make are leading you towards something better. Trust that even if it feels difficult now, it will bring peace and clarity later. There is also something you need to release, something you have been holding on to that is no longer meant to stay in your life. It may be a mindset, a habit, or even a connection that is no longer aligned with your purpose. Holding on to it may feel safe, but it is also what is keeping you from moving into the protection that is being offered to you. You are not being left to figure this out alone. Every step you take toward clarity brings more guidance. Every decision you make with awareness strengthens your path. This is a process, and it unfolds as you respond to what you are being shown. The warning you are receiving is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to awaken you. It is a call to step out of autopilot and into awareness. It is a reminder that your choices matter and that you have the power to shape what happens next. Do not ignore this moment. Do not return to your usual patterns without making a change. Even a small shift can begin to move you away from the path that leads to trouble. Even a single decision can create a different outcome. There is a weight in your spirit that has been growing, a sense that something needs to be addressed without delay. That feeling is not meant to burden you, it is meant to awaken you. When you ignore it, it becomes heavier, and when you respond to it, it begins to lift. I am asking you to respond now, not later, not when it feels easier, but in this moment where clarity has already been given to you. You must begin to separate yourself from what is weakening your direction. There are influences that drain your focus and pull you away from what is right for you. These influences may not look harmful on the surface, but they slowly lead you away from clarity. When your clarity is weakened, your decisions become uncertain, and that uncertainty is where trouble begins to take shape. Type 333 if you are ready to move forward. I am asking you to take a close look at your surroundings, not just the physical, but the emotional and mental space you live in. What you allow into your thoughts and your environment shapes how you see things and how you respond. If your space is filled with confusion, negativity, or distraction, it becomes harder for you to recognize the guidance I am giving you. Clearing your space is not about removing everything. It is about choosing what sharpens your awareness and helps you stay awake to what matters. There is also a conversation that can no longer be avoided, something you have been keeping inside for too long. You have felt the need to speak up or address what has been happening, but fear and uncertainty have kept you quiet. That silence is allowing the situation to stay unfinished, and what remains unresolved can slowly become more difficult than it needed to be. I am leading you to speak with patience, wisdom, and calm, so clarity can enter the place where avoidance has been standing. Type 444 to receive protection. You were not created to live surrounded by confusion. You are meant to move with clarity, with a steady sense of direction that keeps you from being shaken. When confusion begins to rise, it is often showing you that something is out of alignment. Do not force your way through it without understanding it. Pause, look closely, and pay attention to what it is revealing. This is how small concerns are corrected before they turn into greater problems. There is also a need for you to trust the way change is unfolding. Change does not always feel comfortable, and it doesn't always bring peace immediately. But when it is led by wisdom, it will carry you towards stability. You may not see the full result of your choices right away, but that does not mean they are taking you in the wrong direction. I am reminding you that you are not helpless in this situation. You still have the ability to choose, to act, and to respond with wisdom. The warning you have received is not a sign that you are weak. It is a sign that care is surrounding you. It shows that you are being guided, protected, and given the opportunity to avoid something that could have brought unnecessary hardship. There is already a change beginning inside you. You can feel it in your thoughts, in the way you are reflecting, and in the way your eyes are beginning to see things with greater understanding. This shift is not something you should ignore. It is something you are meant to accept. It is the beginning of stepping away from what could damage you and moving closer to what will strengthen you. A leaked 9-word password is quietly changing the financial lives of people everywhere. More than 19,000 people have already used it to draw in wealth, freedom, and peace. People are repeating it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways connected to money, working much faster than traditional methods. This secret was once kept hidden by elites, and now it is spreading faster than expected. But the government could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You must also pay attention to the speed at which you are moving. Rushing can open the door to mistakes, while slowing down can help you see clearly. I am not asking you to stop living your life, but to move with purpose instead of impulse. When you act with intention, you are far less likely to step into situations you will later wish you had avoided. There is something important about this moment that you cannot afford to overlook. It is not just about avoiding trouble. It is about stepping into a better direction. When you choose to listen and to act, you are not only protecting yourself, you are also positioning yourself for something greater. Do not underestimate the importance of what you are being shown. Even if it feels small, even if it feels simple, it carries meaning. The smallest adjustments can create the biggest changes over time. What you do now will shape what happens next, and that is why I am urging you to take this seriously. Stay grounded in this awareness. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what you have understood. Hold on to this clarity and let it guide your actions. You are being led, and as long as you remain open and responsive, you will continue to be protected. There is a deeper layer to what I have been warning you about, something that goes beyond a single choice or situation. It is about the pattern of how you respond when you feel uncertain or uncomfortable. You have often chosen to move forward quickly just to avoid the feeling of not knowing. That habit has placed you in situations where you later felt overwhelmed or unprepared. I am guiding you now to sit with that feeling instead of escaping it, because clarity comes when you allow yourself to pause. Type 888 if you are staying alert. You must understand that not every opportunity is meant for you. Some things will come to you disguised as progress, but they are actually distractions that pull you off course. You may feel tempted to accept them because they seem to offer quick results or immediate comfort, but what is quick is not always lasting, and what feels easy is not always safe. I need you to look deeper and to ask yourself if what is in front of you truly aligns with the direction I have been showing you. There is also a need for you to rebuild your trust in your own discernment. You have doubted yourself in the past, second-guessing your instincts and following what others say instead. That doubt has caused you to overlook important signals. I am reminding you now that the awareness within you is not something to question endlessly. It is something to listen to respect, and to follow when it becomes clear. Type 999 to affirm clarity. You are being prepared to handle situations with wisdom instead of reaction. When something unexpected appears, you must resist the urge to respond immediately. Take a moment, breathe, and allow yourself to see the situation fully before acting. This is how you avoid stepping into something that could have been prevented with patience. There is also a warning about repeating past mistakes. You have learned from previous experiences, but there is still a tendency to fall back into familiar patterns when you feel pressure. Those patterns may feel comfortable, but they are not leading you to the outcome you desire. I am calling you to break that cycle completely, not partially, not temporarily, but fully. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have gained awareness, and you have been given insight. But growth only becomes real when it is applied. If you continue to act in the same way as before, the same results will follow. This is your moment to apply what you have learned and to choose a different path. There is also something important about your environment that you must pay attention to. The places you spend time in, the conversations you engage in, and the energy around you all influence your thinking. If your environment is filled with confusion or negativity, it becomes harder to maintain clarity. I am guiding you to create space for peace, for focus, and for reflection, so you can hear my guidance more clearly. You may feel like this is a lot to take in, but it is all connected. Each part of this guidance is working together to keep you from stepping into something that could bring difficulty. I am not giving you random instructions. I am giving you a path to follow, one that leads you away from trouble and towards stability. There is also a need for you to trust the timing of what is happening. You may feel like things are moving slowly or not unfolding the way you expected. That can create frustration and push you to act prematurely. But acting too soon can lead you into situations that are not ready or right for you. I am asking you to trust that waiting is sometimes part of protection. You are being guided to move with patience and awareness. Patience allows you to see clearly, and awareness allows you to choose wisely. When you combine both, you create a strong foundation that keeps you steady, even when things around you feel uncertain. Do not allow impatience to pull you into decisions that you later regret. Take your time, even when others are rushing. Stay grounded in what you have been shown, even when distractions try to pull your attention away. This is how you stay aligned and protected. There is something powerful about this moment that you must not overlook. You are being given the chance to change your direction before anything harmful takes place. This is not something everyone recognizes when it is given to them. You are seeing it now because you are being guided, and that guidance is something you must value. Stay committed to this awareness. Let it guide your actions, your decisions, and your responses. Do not return to autopilot. Do not ignore what you have felt, and do not allow yourself to drift back into the same patterns. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is still more ahead, more clarity, more understanding, and more direction. But it will continue to unfold as you remain open and responsive. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep moving with intention, because that is how you stay protected from the trouble that is trying to form around you. There is something within you that has already started to shift, even if you cannot fully explain it. You feel more alert, more aware, and more sensitive to what is right and what is not. That shift is not temporary. It is the beginning of a new way of thinking. I am guiding you to strengthen it, so it becomes your natural way of moving forward, not something you question or ignore. Type 6, 6, 6 if you are choosing awareness. You must begin to trust that not everything needs to be rushed. You have been living with a sense of urgency that has pushed you into decisions without giving yourself time to think clearly. That urgency has not always served you well. It has led you into situations where you later wished you had paused. I am calling you now to slow your pace and to give yourself the space to see clearly before acting. There is also something about your expectations that needs to change. You have been looking for immediate results, quick answers, and fast outcomes. When those do not come, you feel uncertain or frustrated, and that frustration leads you to make decisions that are not fully thought through. I am guiding you to release the need for everything to happen quickly. What is meant for you will come in the right time, and rushing ahead of that timing can lead you into unnecessary trouble. Type 111 to affirm patience. You are also being asked to strengthen your inner discipline. Discipline is not about limiting yourself. It is about protecting your future. When you make choices with discipline, you avoid situations that could bring regret. When you stay consistent with what you know is right, You build a path that is stable and secure. This is the kind of foundation I want you to walk on. There is something you must be careful about in the days ahead. There may be an offer, an invitation, or a decision that seems harmless, but carries hidden consequences. It may look appealing at first, and you may feel tempted to accept it without thinking deeply. I am warning you now to take your time with it. Do not rush into anything that you have not fully understood. You have the ability to see beyond the surface if you allow yourself the time to do so. When you pause, when you reflect, and when you listen to that inner awareness, you begin to notice things that you would have otherwise missed. This is how you protect yourself, by seeing clearly before taking action. There is also a need for you to guard your energy. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your focus. You have been giving your time and energy to things that drain you and leave you feeling unsettled. That is not where you are meant to remain. I am guiding you to be more selective, to choose what strengthens you instead of what weakens you. You must also be aware of how easily you can fall back into old habits when you feel comfortable again. Comfort can sometimes make you forget what you have learned. It can make you lower your awareness and return to patterns that you know are not good for you. I am asking you to remain steady, even when things feel calm. Do not let calmness turn into carelessness. There is a deeper level of trust that I am calling you into. It is not just about trusting in moments of uncertainty. It is about trusting consistently. Trust that I am guiding you, even when things are not clear. Trust that the pauses you take are leading you away from harm. Trust that the changes you are making are building something better for you. You are not being asked to be perfect, but you are being asked to be aware. Awareness will guide you even when you make small mistakes. It will help you correct your path before those mistakes grow into something larger. That is why it is so important for you to stay connected to what you have been feeling and hearing. There is something important about consistency that you must understand. One moment of awareness is powerful, but consistent awareness is what keeps you protected over time. You must continue to apply what you have learned, not just today, but every day. This is how you create a lasting change in your life. Do not underestimate how much your life can shift when you remain committed to this. The trouble I have been warning you about does not have to become part of your story. You have been given the chance to avoid it, and that is something you must not take lightly. Stay focused, stay grounded, and continue to move with intention. Let your actions reflect the awareness you have gained. Let your decisions be guided by clarity instead of impulse. This is how you move forward safely and confidently. There is a quiet strength forming within you, something that is growing as you continue to listen and apply what you are hearing. This strength is not loud or forceful. It is steady and grounded. It allows you to remain calm even when situations around you feel uncertain. That calmness is not weakness, it is clarity. And clarity is what keeps you from making decisions that lead to regret. Type 1313 to stand in faith. You must now begin to guard your decisions more carefully than before. Not every thought that comes to your mind deserves your action. Not every idea should be followed immediately. There is a need for you to filter what you act on, to pause and consider whether it aligns with the direction I have been guiding you toward. This is how you move with intention instead of impulse. There is also something about your past that is trying to reconnect with you. It may come in the form of a person, a situation, or even a habit that you thought you had left behind. It may feel familiar and even comforting, but it carries the same patterns that once led you into difficulty. I am warning you not to step back into what you have already been guided away from. Familiarity does not mean it is right for you. Type 1414 to reject what is not for you. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Tap the link in the description and comments before it disappears for good. You are being called to understand the difference between what feels familiar and what is truly aligned with your life. Something may feel familiar simply because you have known it before, but that does not mean it has a place in where you are going next. What is aligned will bring peace, even if it feels new, while what is familiar may only bring comfort that hides deeper problems beneath the surface. Learn to choose what gives you peace, not only what feels easy to recognize. You also need to pay attention to the way you respond when pressure comes against you. Pressure can push you to move too fast, speak words you later wish you could take back, or agree to something before you have truly considered it. I am leading you to stay steady when pressure rises, to pause before you answer, and to choose your response with care. This is how you keep yourself from walking into situations that could have been avoided. You are not being left alone in this process. Each time you pause, each time you choose awareness instead of reacting, you are being guided one step further. The clarity you need will continue to come, but it comes when you remain open, aware, and willing to respond. If you rush forward or ignore what you are sensing inside, that clarity becomes harder to see. There is something important about your boundaries that must become stronger. You have allowed certain things into your space that should have stayed at a distance. Maybe it happened because of kindness, because you wanted to avoid conflict, or because you did not understand the effect it would have at the time. But now you are being shown that those boundaries are part of your protection. You must learn to say no when something does not agree with your alignment. Saying no is not rejection. It is protection. It is a way of guarding your life and staying connected to what is right for you. When you say yes to everything, you leave yourself exposed to situations that can pull you into trouble. Being selective is not selfish, it is wisdom. You also need to become more aware of the small details. Trouble often starts quietly, through things that seem unimportant in the beginning. One small compromise, one small choice, or one small delay in doing what you already know is right can grow into something much bigger over time. I am asking you to stay attentive, to recognize these small moments, and to correct them before they become something more serious. You are being guided to live on purpose, not by accident. Every step you take should be chosen with awareness, not simply followed because it feels easy or familiar. This is how you create a life that is steady, protected, and built on the right foundation. There is also great power in knowing that you can adjust your path at any moment. You are not trapped in one direction. Even if you believe you have already made mistakes, you can still turn and choose differently. That is the strength you have been given, the ability to recognize what is happening and respond with wisdom. Do not let regret keep you stuck. What matters most is not what happened before, but what you decide to do now. Every moment gives you another chance to bring yourself back into alignment with what is right. This is how you move forward without carrying the weight of past decisions. You are being reminded again that this warning is not meant to scare you, but to prepare you. Preparation gives you strength, and strength allows you to move forward without fear. When you are prepared, you are not easily shaken, and you are not easily led into situations that harm you. Stay grounded in this awareness. Continue to listen, continue to reflect, and continue to act with intention. You are being led step by step, and as long as you remain open, you will continue to see clearly. There is something important happening within you right now, something that is deeper than just understanding words. You are beginning to recognize your own patterns more clearly. You are seeing how certain choices have led to certain outcomes, and how repeating those choices has kept you in cycles that are not meant for you. This recognition is not meant to bring guilt. It is meant to bring clarity, so you can step out of those cycles completely. Type 1515 to walk in awareness. You must now begin to take responsibility for your direction in a way that you may not have done before. This is not about blaming yourself for what has happened. It is about recognizing that your choices matter and that they shape your path. When you become intentional with your choices, you begin to create a future that is stable and aligned. When you move without awareness, you leave yourself open to situations that could have been avoided. There is also something about your reactions that needs your attention. You have a tendency to respond quickly when you feel triggered, when something unsettles you or challenges you. Those quick reactions often lead to outcomes that you later wish you had handled differently. I am guiding you now to pause in those moments, to breathe, and to choose your response carefully instead of reacting without thought. Type 1616 to choose wisely. You are being prepared to handle situations with a level of wisdom that you did not have before. This preparation is not sudden. It builds as you continue to apply what you are learning. Each time you pause instead of reacting, each time you choose clarity over impulse, you strengthen your ability to move wisely. This is how you protect yourself from the trouble that has been trying to form. There is also something you must be careful about in your thoughts. Not every thought that comes to your mind is helpful or true. Some thoughts are rooted in fear, in past experiences, or in influences that do not serve you. If you allow those thoughts to guide your actions, they can lead you into confusion and poor decisions. I am asking you to become aware of your thoughts, to question them, and to choose which ones you act on. You have the ability to guide your own mind when you remain aware. You do not have to follow every feeling or every idea that arises. You can choose what aligns with truth and what aligns with the direction I have been showing you. This is a powerful ability, and it is one you must begin to use. 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a need for you to strengthen your patience even further. You have begun to slow down, but there are still moments where you feel the urge to rush, especially when you want clarity quickly. That urge can lead you into decisions that are not fully thought through. I am reminding you that waiting is not a weakness. It is a form of protection. You are being guided to trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. You do not need to have all the answers immediately. You only need to take the next step with awareness and trust that more clarity will come. This is how you move forward without stepping into something that could bring difficulty. There is also something important about the way you handle pressure. When you feel pressured, whether from others or from your own expectations, you tend to act quickly to relieve that pressure. But acting quickly under pressure often leads to choices that are not aligned. I am guiding you to remain calm in those moments, to take a step back, and to respond with intention instead of urgency. You are not alone in this process. Every moment you choose awareness, you are being supported. Every time you pause and listen, you are being guided. This is not something you have to figure out on your own. You are being led, but you must be willing to follow that guidance. There is also a need for you to remain consistent. It is not enough to be aware once or twice. You must continue to apply what you have learned in every situation. Consistency is what turns awareness into a way of living. Without it, you will find yourself slipping back into old patterns. You are being given the opportunity to change your path completely. The trouble that has been forming does not have to become your reality. You have been shown what to avoid, what to adjust, and how to move differently. Now it is up to you to apply it. Do not underestimate the importance of what you are doing right now. Each decision you make with awareness is shaping your future. Each moment you choose clarity is protecting you from something you cannot yet see. This is how you build a life that is steady and secure. Stay focused, stay aware, and continue to move with intention. Do not allow distractions or comfort to pull you away from what you have learned. Hold on to this clarity and let it guide you forward. There is something within you that is becoming more firm, a sense of knowing that is not easily shaken by outside influence. This is the clarity that comes when you stop ignoring what you feel and start honoring it. When you honor that inner guidance, you begin to move with confidence instead of confusion. This is how you avoid being led into situations that do not serve you. Type 1717 to stand strong. You must now become even more mindful of what you allow to influence your decisions. Not every voice around you carries truth, and not every opinion deserves your agreement. There are times when you have allowed others to shape your direction simply because it felt easier than standing firm in your own awareness. That is something you must change if you want to stay aligned and protected. There is also something important about your sense of worth that must be strengthened. When you do not fully recognize your value, you are more likely to accept situations that are not right for you. You may tolerate things that disturb your peace or agree to things that do not align with your purpose. I am reminding you now that you are not meant to settle for what weakens you. You are meant to choose what strengthens you. Type 1818 to claim your worth. You are being guided to stand firm in what you know is right, even when it feels uncomfortable. There may be moments where you are tempted to go along with something just to avoid conflict or to keep things easy. But choosing ease over truth will only lead you back into the same patterns you are being called out of. Standing firm may feel difficult at first, but it leads to peace and stability. There is also a need for you to become more aware of the energy you carry into situations. Your mindset, your emotions, and your expectations all influence how things unfold around you. When you approach something with clarity and calm, you are less likely to be pulled into confusion. When you approach something with fear or doubt, you become more vulnerable to making choices that lead to trouble. You are learning to carry a steady presence, one that is not easily shaken by what is happening around you. This steadiness is not something that comes from outside. It comes from within as you continue to trust and apply what you are being shown. The more you practice this, the stronger it becomes. There is also something you must understand about timing. Not everything that comes to you needs an immediate answer. Some things require time to be understood fully. When you give yourself that time, you allow clarity to grow. When you rush, you cut that process short and increase the chance of making a mistake. You have been given the ability to pause, and that pause is one of your greatest protections. In that moment of stillness, you can see more clearly, think more deeply, and choose more wisely. Do not underestimate the power of taking a moment before you act. There is also a reminder about your past patterns that you must keep in mind. You have already seen how certain choices have led to certain outcomes. That awareness is valuable and it must be used. If you ignore what you have learned, you risk repeating the same experiences. But if you apply that knowledge, you create a different path for yourself. You are not meant to stay stuck in cycles that bring confusion or difficulty. You are being guided out of them completely. That requires you to act differently, to respond differently, and to make choices that reflect the awareness you now have. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is also something about your focus that needs your attention. You have been learning to direct your focus more intentionally, and that is something you must continue to develop. Where your focus goes, your energy follows, and where your energy goes, your results begin to form. If your focus is scattered, your path becomes unclear. If your focus is steady, your direction becomes strong. You are being called to keep your focus on what aligns with your purpose, not on what distracts you or pulls you away. This may require you to step back from certain things, to limit your exposure to what creates confusion, and to prioritize what brings clarity. There is also a need for you to trust yourself more deeply. You have been guided, you have been shown, and you have been given clarity. Now you must trust that you are capable of making the right decisions. Doubt will try to creep in, but you must not let it take control. Trust is built through action, and each time you choose wisely, that trust becomes stronger. You are not being asked to be perfect, but you are being asked to remain aware and intentional. This is how you stay protected. This is how you avoid the trouble that has been forming, and this is how you move into a life that is more stable and aligned. Stay grounded in what you have learned. Do not let comfort or distraction pull you away from this path. Keep moving with a clear mind. Keep paying attention, keep listening, and keep putting into practice what is being revealed to you. There is still more waiting ahead, more insight, more understanding, and more growth. But it will continue to open up as you stay faithful to this process. Do not stop now. Keep believing, keep walking forward, and keep choosing what is right, because that is how you stay covered and avoid walking into what you have already been warned about. There is something important you need to understand about being consistent. Your path is not shaped only by the major moments, but by the quiet choices you repeat every single day. Every time you choose awareness instead of reacting on impulse, you make your direction stronger. Every time you pause instead of rushing forward, you keep yourself from entering something that could harm you. This is how real stability is formed, not through one single decision, but through many steady choices made again and again. Type 1919 to remain consistent. You also need to stay alert to how easily comfort can pull you back into old patterns. When life begins to feel peaceful again, you may feel tempted to lower your guard and return to habits that once felt familiar. That is often where danger hides, not in the middle of chaos, but in the quiet moments when you feel safe enough to stop paying attention. I am leading you to remain steady even when everything around you seems calm, because that steadiness is part of what keeps you protected. There is also something important about your boundaries that must become even stronger. You have started to recognize what should no longer be allowed into your space. But now that recognition must be followed by consistent action. It is not enough to sense that something is wrong. you must also have the courage to separate yourself from it. This may ask you to make difficult choices, but those choices are necessary for your safety and protection. Type 2020 to guard your space. You are being called to become more careful with your time and your energy. Not everything deserves your focus, and not every person should have access to your presence. When you pour too much of yourself into the wrong places, you weaken your ability to remain aligned. I am guiding you to be intentional about where you give your time, so you can stay strong, centered, and focused. There is also a need for you to stay grounded as things begin to change around you. Change can bring uncertainty, even when it is moving you toward the right place. In those moments, you may feel pressure to respond too quickly or search for instant reassurance. I am asking you to remain calm and trust that the changes unfolding in your life are part of your protection. You have been learning how to move with purpose, and that is something you must continue to practice. Purpose keeps you focused and stops you from drifting into places that are not meant for you. When you move with intention, you become aware of your decisions and the direction they are taking you. That awareness is what helps you remain steady, even when everything around you feels uncertain.